Everybody, hello. Sorry about the delay. I was feeding bubbies and getting the laundry and doing all that stuff. How's everybody doing? Let me see here. I'm in the YouTube. Let me see. Hi, Sunflower and Cindy and Delilah, Square Peg, Letitia, Delilah, Sandra from Connecticut. Hello. Let's see. Extreme Brands. Hi, Noel. Kay Mudloon, Desiree, Kathy, hello. Hi, Becky. And Extreme Brands, Beth V, Charlene. Hi, Peggy. How are you? Thank you so much for the sweater and the donation the other day. That was so incredibly kind of you. Thank you. I've been wearing my sweater. I just washed it, so it's in the dryer now, the new one that you sent. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Ian. Hi, Bam Bam. It's super comfortable, Peggy. I adore it. Thank you. Carol Jaggy, Roland, Sharon. Hi, Marie. GM Dave, T Bird, Sandra, Linda, Letitia. Hi, Tribal Woman. Hi, Allison. Hello, Allison. Virginia, Arlene, Renee. Oh, so great to hear it, Peggy. Hi, Sharon, and Cashmere, and Raslin, Extreme Brand. J Cat Lady, hello. Virginia, Mary Lou. Hey, Sunflower, Brandon, hello. Oh goodness, Noel, you're busy. Hieroglyphics, sorry. Hello, Janice, Selma, Sharon. I wanted to let you guys know I am behind on my emails for personal readings. I will try to get to those tomorrow. You guys know that this is something I just do on the side, like on the weekends and stuff. And it's been insane around here with work and everything else and my mom. So I will try to get back to you tomorrow. I know I'm like a month or two behind on a couple. So I will try to get to those tomorrow morning, along with my other list of to-dos. Hi, J Cat Lady. Hi, Connie. Extreme Brands, Raslin, Cian. I think I saw my brother in here, Ian. Hi, Ian. Selma, Sharon, Janice. Oh, goodness, I can't pronounce her name. Tara, Rana? Sharon Sipe. Miss Kitty, hello. Sweet Pea. I'm not sure, Sweet Pea. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm like super behind on emails. Stuff has been crazy around here, so yeah. Hi, Truth Seeker. Hi, Susan. This, yeah, I think it's Ray Dunn. I found it at I think it was Marshall's. Hey, Square Peg, thank you. Yeah, I think it was Marshall's where I found this. I haven't, because it was a set of two. It was this one and then a smaller one that I think is like this big, but it's too little for the tiles to inside. So I have to use the big one. I know my to-do's never done either. Oh, cool, Sweet Pea. Yeah, I find them on hey, Susan. I find them a lot at Marshall's. Moose. No. Oh, goodness. So, yeah. So I only have a few questions tonight, and let's see how we do on these, and then we can ask more. Enough chatting. I think I was going on and on and on. So hello to everyone. Thank you for being here. Hey, thumbs up would be great, you guys. If I can get some thumbs up, that would be wonderful. So it's been nuts. All I got is this information I got off of Twitter today. Apparently there are 3 Republicans that are facing ethics charges because they were trying to change the vote of a colleague, and the vote was on HR 1280, which is the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act of 2021. And what happened was Representative Lance Golden, he's a Republican of Texas. Hey, Impish, thank you so much. A Republican from Texas cast his vote in favor of the HR 1280, the George Floyd Justice and Policing Acting. And these 3 morons, I should say, Representative Louis Gohmert, Republican of Texas, Representative Randy Weber, a Republican from Texas, and Republican Kelly Armstrong from North Dakota, all tried to change Lance Golden's vote. So they're facing ethics. The story, there was a link on Twitter to Raw Story, which is online, that tells about the whole thing. But it just seems like a bunch of doofuses, man. I can't believe they actually thought they were going to get away with it. So, let's see here. Let's use these right now. Oh goodness, I missed a super chat. Thank you, Letitia. Thank you so much. No, they're not smart at all, Tribal. They're just, oh God, they're so dumb. Like, they've been in the Congress for so long, you would think that they would know how the whole voting thing works, and they were trying to sneak it past the tally clerk. Ay. So let's see. Ethics charges against Louis Gohmert. Show me the outcome of the ethics charges for Louis Gohmert. He's going to get cut. He's going to get cut. There's the vote here. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for my swear jar. The donation to the swear jar. There's the vote here. They did something very naive and stupid here. And then there's the consequences. There's the strike. So I would say Gohmert Pyle. And I know that's not his name. I know it's Louis Gohmert, but I refer to as Gohmert Pyle. I think Homeboy's going to get in some serious trouble. Let's see here. So let's see about Randy Weber. Randy Weber may be criticized or disciplined in some fashion as well by a woman carrying a big stick. There's a woman here that's going to fight and argue. And she's happy to do it too. So it looks like Randy Weber's in trouble. And let's look at Kelly Armstrong from North Dakota. He may get referred to some sort of committee or a large body of people here for something that he, for the trouble that he's caused. He like there's going to be some sort of an audience or like a congregation of people for him. So he's not in as much trouble as the other two for some reason. Let me write this down. Thank you, Marie. Oh, you borrowed Johnny's 2 buckets. Oh boy. So I had a question about, because all this stuff about Elaine Chao in the news, you know, we all know she was crooked. I mean, she's married to McConnell and she served under the Trump administration. That's all you need to know. And the Justice Department under Trump, along with 4 other individuals, I forget the names of who were saying had been referred for prosecution for corruption other than Elaine Chao. There was 3 other people. So let's see, will the new DOJ investigate Elaine Chao? The new DOJ investigate Elaine Chao. There's a man that makes a wise decision. It doesn't look like it. It's not a wise decision. Let me write this down. Okay, let me ask it this way. Will the new DOJ Okay, I asked it this way, will the new DOJ investigate the previous case? Because it got sent to DOJ and DOJ decided to not pursue it. And it's weird because it's almost like a no, because earlier we got let me see, because this is saying there's a doctor and there's something really, 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 really important about health and growth going on here. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to find this. Where's the man? Okay, there's that. And this is from the previous read. A man that is wise, that has to make a very sudden, swift, rash decision. Could also be an older man that has an accident here. And this is talking about a doctor and something very significant with someone's health. So I would, something comes up and it's like, no. Mm-mm. And it could be related around someone's health. Me too. Will Mitch McConnell complete his term? Retirement. Nope. 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 Hold on. Let me see. Let me write this down. There's problems at home as well. Problems at home, delays at home, quite possibly to do with property and family, but it shows retirement. Okay. He's retiring because this is weird. I asked, why is Mitch McConnell, why would he be retiring? Let me write this down too, because that wasn't on my list of questions. Hold on. There's, because of this woman right here, there's a lot of suffering and pain and burdens around this woman who was very successful, and she had access to something, also something quite perhaps to do with energy as well. I know that his wife was in the Department of Transportation, but the son is also energy. Okay. So the woman in energy that had access, a woman that had access, she had the key. Okay. And then there's backlash, criticism, arguments, fighting, abuses, something that happens routinely that has a pattern to it. Chronic here. Suffering, his success is going to significantly suffer, and she's the key here. It's his wife. They may say it has to do with his health, which we know he's been in bad health, and it reminds me of Jenny's reading where it was, she had called me one day and she had done a line of 5, and she got man, tree, coffin, fox, and letter. A man's health is really, really bad. He's very, very ill, but they're trying to manipulate the results, or he's trying to manipulate something that is recorded. There's a document, there's results, there's documents, tests, mail, documents. Do you see what I'm saying? So it could be a manipulative tactic on his part to weasel out of it, because here it's saying that there's a suffering woman here who was successful or had access to energy here, and she gets exposed significantly, and then there's huge trouble. Okay. Let me see. I asked this question, and I'm going to write it down because it was not on my original list. Because I had another question and I reworded it. Oh my goodness. Thank you to the PayPal donation from Astrid. You are so very generous. Thank you so very much, my dear. You guys are going to flip when I tell you the question, because that last reading ended with whip. So that could be retaliation, or criticism, fighting, backlash, all of that stuff. Okay. The original question that I was going to ask is that Mitch McConnell and Ron Johnson are both signaling right now that they're going to quite possibly be retiring. They haven't come out and said we're going to retire, but they're kind of Mitch McConnell wouldn't be over there screwing Kentucky like he's trying to screw Kentucky so he can handpick somebody to come in there to take his seat. Okay? Before he scoots out. He's not going to finish his term. And the question I was going to ask was, Mitch McConnell and Ron Johnson are both signaling retirement before Merrick Garland takes office. Okay? I went ahead and asked it, is Mitch McConnell afraid of Merrick Garland? And this is what we got. There's a woman here that has business contracts, business agreements, promises that have to do with money and independence here. But it's a woman. It could be, and before we got cross woman son. There's something going on. I don't know who this is. If this is a woman he's trying to line up to take his spot, or if this is his wife. Could be his wife here, okay? But there's something around her businesses here that she's going to get exposed. And it loops around. It loops. It goes around in circles. Over and over and over again. These are agreements and contracts with businesses and money that makes her prosperous. Also, quite possibly contracts to business, independent businesses and contractors, perhaps to his home state. There's something that this woman did here around her contracts with business that's going to get in trouble. Okay. But there's a link there with the, it links back to her. This here would be a link. It links back to her money and her business, if that makes any sense. Let me see. Will Ron Johnson be retiring? Will Ron Johnson be... Let me ask it this way. Will Ron Johnson complete his term as senator? Will Ron Johnson complete his term as senator? Will Ron Johnson complete his term as senator? He'll make it to the elections to be voted out, quite possibly. There is the House, the crossroads, the letter. This would be like the election results here in his home. So he may finish his out. Okay. So let me see. Is Mitch McConnell trying to retire before Merrick Garland takes action? Hey, Marie, thank you. Is Mitch McConnell retiring before Merrick Garland takes action? Okay, so, not necessarily, because it shows the vote here for a new person that sticks, okay? It looks like he's trying to secure something for a new person to come in so that he can separate and go somewhere else. So no, it looks like this person takes office, but he's being quite persistent about looking at his options to see what new person he can get in there. Okay. Let me see. Let me get some water. You damn right he's trying to cover his ass, Connie. which is weird because when him and Elaine Chao were committing all those crimes, when Trump was in office, it was just brazen. You might want to cover your ears, everybody, sticking his dick in everybody's face. Like, haha, what are you going to do about it? I'll just delay, block, and we'll do whatever the hell we want. And now when the chickens come home to roost, it's, oh shit, get out. You know, like, it's too... And the tiles and the cards are saying there's something around a woman that gets exposed. Okay, so I want to... How do I ask the question? And I'm going to write it down. Because they were saying, didn't they say that Elaine Chao was referred several times to the Justice Department? So it was more than once that Elaine Chao was referred to, more than once, correct? Okay, you guys are saying yes. So she was referred to more than once. Do you guys know how many times total Elaine Chao was referred to DOJ for prosecution for corruption? And the IG investigated it, right? 3 investigations, Karen? 3 times. Okay. Okay, so I need to find out. I need to figure out how to, okay. So for the first time, why was Elaine Chao referred to DOJ for criminal prosecution the first time? What was she doing? That's what I want to know. And then we'll ask about the second and then the third. And then second time. And then third time. Okay, let's do it that way. Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the first time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the first time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the first time? First time. Huh. Okay, there's something here about emails and resumes that she may have been blocking, also records that she may have been blocking from the institution or the government. Okay. Let me see. So this is emails, this is resumes. that are blocked from going here. That's one way to look at this. Let me look at this again and see what I'm missing. She's also blocking emails here. Emails and all sorts of written communication that she's been keeping from this institution. So I'm not sure if it's not FOIA, but where you're supposed to keep records, record keeping in the government. There's something here with records, whether electronic or either way, documents that were blocked. They didn't go here. There was problems with it here. There was mail and results that were blocked here. Okay, there's nothing here that I see about money or anything foreign. This right here also has to do, there may have been email communications and quite possibly like some sort of flyer that she was sending out as well. Like flyers, like kind of like what Mike Pompeo's, like what Mike Pompeo's wife was doing. Do you guys remember that? When she was using government offices to run a campaign for somebody else or some stupid crap like that. It's kind of like one of those things because this is email, resumes blocked, and then here, this institution, the government. Let me see. There's also it's like she was corresponding with people in government, but you not using different channels because I don't have the crossroads here, but like creating problems the way that she was communicating here with the letter. She may have also been doing something here with mail that was delayed with these two. Mail that's delayed, results that are delayed. Testing that may have been delayed with these two. But if I read it as a straight line, it says successful results that are creative or blocked from government. So it was something creative here. And there's emails, resumes, flyers that she kept from government. So it's like she was doing a side hustle for this. So I don't know if this is like I said, sending emails and flyers and stuff. Resumes, emails, flyers, you know, those like inserts you get in the mail. You know, the little booklets you get for like Target and Walmart and coupons and all that, like that sort of stuff here. Like there was something around that she was blocking from government. That's what I'm getting. And mail that may have been delayed or blocked here. Okay, so let's see, what was she doing the second time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the second time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the second time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution? Why was she referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the second time. There was a man that was supposed to go somewhere to visit, and he got blocked. It may have been talked about or gossiped about. We may have heard about this, but there was a man that was supposed to go somewhere to visit, and he got blocked. Here. He couldn't go. A man's visit is delayed here. It was supposed to be some sort of a meeting. She was like a meeting of some sort, but he was supposed to go and he got blocked. He got delayed. He got blocked. So let me see, 28, 1, 21, 32, 12. Does that make sense? Wait a minute. You guys, okay, a man that's supposed to go visit is delayed and blocked. There was some sort of a creative meeting or creative negotiations. Didn't they come out and say that, because I haven't watched any news, so I may have gotten this wrong, but wasn't she trying to set up a meeting and have her dad go to some meeting with her? And then someone blew the whistle on it and they had to end it? Yeah, because that's why she got referred here. A man was supposed to go visit. He got blocked. And it was a creative type of marketing type of meeting here, a marketing meeting with the birds to negotiate. That's why she got sent the second time. Okay. She was trying to get a man to a meeting. And it was her dad, right? That first one, like I'm saying, the first one was showing emails and resumes and some sort of something that she was blocking and delaying from the government. So let's see, why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the third time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the third time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the third time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution the third time? Why was Elaine Chao referred to the DOJ for criminal prosecution the third time? Bribes. Bribes, bribes, bribes. Boom, right there. Something in a corporation or the government that has ended. Okay. Successful financing gift. Successful financial gifts. She was doing, this is government or institution or a corporation that closes. It ends. Kaput. Done. Success and new directions with financing that are gifts. She was using the government here or the corporation or the institution itself. Sort of like to get a new direction, to go on a new path for gifts, because there's successful financial gifts here. There's also something here. These two point to some sort of a tech company as well, or a company that may have to do with stuff on the internet that is quite successful. It could be quite literally an institution that has some sort of a star on it. Oh, that would be China, wouldn't it? Doesn't China have a star? No, they have a moon, right? This would be like an institution if I read it literally with a star. And successful financial gifts here. Bribery right there. And when we were pulling cards earlier, hold on, let me write this down. 16, 15, 9. When we were pulling cards earlier about Mitch McConnell, and we kept getting that a woman exposes a bunch of stuff, and if he was retiring, okay, the tiles had given us, where's my mountain? The tiles gave us this, and I said, yes, retirement. Problems, huge problems at home or with family here. And then retirement. 2 men here, King of Hearts, King of Spades. So I don't know which one's Mitch and which one may be his father-in-law. Huge problems at home that cause him to retire. And then the previous readings were all about that woman. She exposes something. So it must have been Elaine Chao that screwed everything up that, you know, I'll take it. Get rid of that nasty old man, that, you know, the Grim Reaper. But at least hold him and his wife accountable for all the crap they did. Don't just like let them slither out of there. You know? Let me ask it this. Let me see, hold on. But I mean, I just asked, was Elaine Chao using her office corruptly and we get the mice? I would say yes. It was a creative way. It was a successful creative venture to steal, cheat, take away, corrupt, diminish something, diminish her reputation and her succession. They won't, I don't think she'll ever, well, certainly not under Biden and not under any Democrat with the gray matter between their ears. But she's diminished her character. She may have also diminished something here with the moon. So perhaps, you know, oh, stars and moon. So perhaps something diminishing here with China. Does the Chinese flag have a moon and a star on it? Yeah, take all their damn money using Rico Marie. Damn right. I don't understand it. You can't tell me that we have a just criminal justice system. We don't. Because if that would have been a black or brown person that was not in the politically ruling elite class, that mofo would have been thrown in prison for the next 30 years of his life. Oh, and by the way, we're going to give you 20 life sentences. You know? But hey, when you're politically connected and you're part of the ruling elite, we set the rules so that we can break them. I mean, that's just the way it is. Let me ask it this way. Is Mitch McConnell retiring because Elaine Chao messed it up? Is Mitch McConnell retiring because Elaine Chao messed up? I would say yes. This is someone that manipulates and is self-serving. Okay. They manipulate, they cheat, they steal, they weasel out of things. They got lucky. He's looking to cover his tracks and avoid the trouble, weasel out of the trouble that's coming. He sees it coming. He's smart enough to see the trouble ahead. Carol, he hasn't officially announced. I don't know when you came in, but we were reading on him earlier, and it's showing retirement for him. He doesn't finish his term at all. Thank you, John. So he's trying to outsmart the problem coming. No, it's okay, Carol. I hope that I explained it well enough. Okay, let me see here. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, let me open up a window because... Hey, Wes, how are you? How you doing? I gotta open up a window. We are now... It's ridiculous weather over here, you guys. It's like cold at night, but hot during the day. And I'm in my little room, and it's hot in here now. So I gotta open up a window so I don't get cooked. Sorry, guys. And it's late enough that I don't think the damn demon neighbors are going to be out there screaming their heads off. Hold on. I'm going to go downstairs and refill my little water, and I'll be right back. Puppies, come on. Are you getting too hot too? I'll be right back to finish some readings. Hey guys, sorry. I went downstairs and also checked on my laundry. Let me see here. So I think we're done with Elaine Chao, right? Hi, Denise. Yeah, I saw that, Shelly. Don't they have to? No, because there's someone underneath Mitch McConnell. It's that tall guy that looks like Lurch. He never talks, but he's always around Mitch McConnell. He's always standing around Mitch McConnell. He looks like the Lurch. Is Elaine Chao a spy? The card deck that I'm using, these are tiles, Carol, that Johnny got me. Is that his name, Antigua? It's Langford? That guy. Wouldn't he become the next minority leader? Because he's right underneath Mitch McConnell. Oh, these ones? These are the destroyed Lennies. I found them on Etsy. I thought so too, Brandon. Oh, McConnell would pick? They would have to vote, I thought. Okay, so let's see. Is it Thune or I don't know. It's this tall, lurch-looking guy, and he never talks. Is Elaine Chao a spy? No. I get no. But she's got something very important to do here with the man. This is the king of spades, or I'm sorry, king of clubs with the clouds. That has to do with transportation or quite possibly ships, like literally ships or cars or boats, anything with a motor engine that moves long distances. No. I hope that answered the question if she's a spy. I get no, but her she's tied to a man that's trouble overseas, and he has something to do with ships or cars or boats or travel. Okay. All right. So let's see here. That Trump appointee, is his name Klein? Klein? That was arrested for taking part in the Capitol riot. Did he coordinate with Trump? Did Klein coordinate with Trump on the Capitol riots? He knew about the plan. This was something that perhaps they had planned that needed time to mature. And then there was the strike that was delivered here, the violence, the assault, the breaking in, something dangerous here that was delivered. He knew. They had knowledge of it. Either he was within earshot or he knew what was going on. But this is something that needed time to mature. Okay. Did Klein coordinate with other Trump appointees in taking part in the Capitol riot? Did Klein coordinate with other Trump appointees to take part in the Capitol riot? Did Klein coordinate with other Trump appointees partake in the Capitol riot? Other Trump appointees? Difficult. No. Here's the transition. They were going to burden it and cause huge trouble, big problems. Make a sacrifice here and make it troublesome. They were going to burden and cause problems with the transition here. But what's weird is I don't get the fish, which would mean that he acted independently. Were any other Trump appointees involved in the Capitol riot? Were there any other Trump appointees besides Ron Klein that took part in the Capitol riot? Were there any other Trump appointees that took part in the Capitol riots? I would say yes. I asked if there were any other Trump appointees besides Ron Klein, who has been arrested, that participated in the riots. They were passionate about the transition and they were meeting. That would be a yes. Yeah, he was a Donald J. Trump appointee to whoever was asking. Thank you, Sunflower. You guys, let me write this. Hold on. I got the lilies, the scythe, and the rider. Okay. So Representative Swalwell, hey, good vibes. How are you? For entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Sunflower. Oh, his first name was Freddie. Okay, I just knew his last name was Klein. Klein, however you say it. So Representative Eric Swalwell has filed a lawsuit against Trump and his close allies for inciting the Capitol riot. Hey, Adrian, how are you, my dear? I really enjoyed the show tonight. It was loads of fun. For everybody in the chat and anybody that's watching this later, please join Adrian from Red Lentil Healing, Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice. They will be over on Jace Harnage's channel tomorrow for the Petty Party. Adrian, what time is it? Because I usually just wait for the notification because I know you guys are 3 hours ahead of me. $7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys. So that's like 4 or 5 o'clock my time here. So you guys go check that out tomorrow because it's loads of fun. Not for sensitive ears, though. I will tell you that. Not for sensitive ears, but it's loads of fun. So let me see here. Yeah, they just did a great horoscope show for all of the signs tonight. If you guys haven't watched it, go check it out because it was super cool. Okay, so Representative Swalwell has, thank you, Lucky Girl, has filed a lawsuit against Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Rudy Giuliani, and Mo Brooks, who is a congressman, for inciting the riots. And this is a federal lawsuit, federal civil lawsuit. So Representative Swalwell's lawsuit against Donald Trump Jr. Okay, let's look at that first. I mean, the lawsuits are just going to keep coming and coming and coming. It's going to be ridiculous. So grab your popcorn, you guys. It's going to be fun. The outcome of Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Donald Trump Jr. Thank you, Lucky Girl. Outcome of Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Donald Trump Jr. The outcome, Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Donald Trump Jr. The outcome of Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Donald Trump Jr. Hey, Cappy's mom, I didn't see you sneak in here. The outcome of Swalwell's lawsuit against Donald Trump Jr. Don Jr. is in a shit ton of trouble. He is in big ass trouble with this lawsuit specifically. Hold on, I'm writing this down in case I gotta reference this later. He's going to be stuck in court and he's in huge trouble. And also, oh, thanks, Adrian. I need to paint them again tomorrow because I was gardening and I chipped a bunch of them, chipped the color. So there's the finances or the power of the child here, someone young. There's the courts. He's going to be stuck. Persistent trouble here. This thing is going to take a while. It's not, I wouldn't anticipate something quick with this because the child can be up to 1 year. Anchor is 1 year minimum. And it's flanking the tower. This kid's going to be stuck in court for a long time. If anything, perhaps around June, maybe here with the clouds. The clouds is card number 6. If I'm looking at timing, and the only reason I would do that is because the anchor is also timing. I would look to around June for the shit to hit the fan. But he's going to be stuck in court for a long time, and it's going to be persistent trouble, like a persistent, pardon my French, shitstorm here. Okay, so that's the outcome for Junior there. Okay, let me see. Representative Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Rudy Giuliani. What is going to be the outcome for Rudy Giuliani? The outcome for Rudy Giuliani in the lawsuit from Eric Swalwell. Let me see. What will be the outcome for Rudy Giuliani in the lawsuit against Eric Swalwell? What is going to be the outcome for Rudy Giuliani in the lawsuit with Eric Swalwell? The outcome for Rudy Giuliani lawsuit, Eric Swalwell. The outcome for Rudy Giuliani lawsuit, Eric Swalwell. Yeah, I saw that, Cappy. Woo-wee. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Now, earlier for Junior, we got the bear as well. Bear is finance. Okay. It was Bear Child Tower. There may be something there that leads to financing because there's a bank with Bear Tower clouds. There's a bank that or an institution that has to do with funding, with resources that gets in trouble. So it could be a bank. It could be like an institution with their name on it, like Trump, freaking whatever the hell. But there's going to be trouble for him. For Giuliani, he's in deep shit too. There's the dangers here from him lying to the people here that are his Trump supporters here. That were kind of just, he gave them the key, you guys, like, here, go do what you want to do. We would be satisfied with it. He's in deep shit as well because his dangerous lies was what incited this whole thing. So he may be more in trouble for the lies that he told and the danger that he may have told the supporters that were there. Junior looks more like it has to do with finances. Okay. Something that I don't know if it's through discovery or what. Let me write this down. 10, 7, 18, 9, 33. Oh, wait, no. That's Rudy Giuliani. Okay. And then Mo Brooks. Okay. See what happens to Mo Brooks. Mo Brooks, what is going to be your outcome in the lawsuit with Eric Swalwell? Eric Swalwell lawsuit against Mo Brooks. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome of Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Mo Brooks. Hey, CG, how you doing, sweetie? Show me the outcome of the Eric Swalwell lawsuit against Representative Mo Brooks. Show me the outcome of Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Mo Brooks. Show me the outcome. Of the lawsuit. Well, there is a man, so that must be Mo Brooks. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Mo Brooks in trouble. Mo Brooks is in trouble. He in trouble. Okay. Man, Fox, Tower, Lilies, Clouds. This man here, Mo Brooks, did something very shady, sneaky. Hey, Jenny, Jen, how are you, my dear? Very shady, sneaky, manipulative, sly, weaselly in the government here. I'm wondering if he's going to be investigated as one of the people that was giving reconnaissance tours to the insurrectionists, because he did something shady and manipulative here in government that disturbed the peace here. For Mo Brooks, the outcome, not good. Not good. And there's also 2 other men here as well. Lilies is the king of spades, clouds, king of clubs. So it could be Mo Brooks, Trump, and Giuliani. This wouldn't necessarily be Junior at all. Also, someone here that I'm reading this as 2 individual people, but read together. This could be a man that is very manipulative, cunning, sly, trouble, just shady, sneaky, or a man that, if I read the Fox as work and employment, it's a man that works in government here as well. So this is Mo Brooks here. This is talking about someone that may have age-related issues. And when I'm talking about age-related issues, I'm talking about their thinking, dementia, clouded thinking. Their head is in the clouds. They're not right in the head, if that makes any sense at all. But for Mo Brooks, he in trouble. He's in deep shit. There's a judge here. There's 2 men here, and then there's this guy. And he was doing something shady and manipulative, kind of sneaky, covert. Like the Fox as a thing, this would be like a police station. Okay. This would be like FBI as well, someone that is covert in the government that investigates. So he may be getting looked at by FBI. If he's not already, perhaps soon, for Mo Brooks. Also, man that works in government, man that was manipulating government, man that was like being cunning and sly and sneaky, doing sneaky ass shit in government. This is a manipulative older man, a con man here, right there. This person in court is going to have a shit ton of trouble. This right here is a judge. So I see FBI, I see a judge, I see a person that's ill and effed up in the head, demented. I see him and 2 other men here, but it ends up in trouble for Mo Brooks. Trouble, big trouble. I see FBI. I see police. A police station. Yep. Mo Brooks, you in trouble, boy. And finally, let's look at Spanky. Let's see. Eric Swalwell's lawsuit against Donald Trump. Show me the outcome for Donald Trump in the Eric Swalwell federal lawsuit. Show me the outcome for Donald Trump in the Eric Swalwell federal lawsuit. Show me the outcome for Donald Trump in the Eric Swalwell federal lawsuit. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome for Donald Trump in the Eric Swalwell federal lawsuit. For Donald Trump in the Eric Swalwell federal lawsuit. see, 25, 34, 10, 27, 3. There may be, let me see here. This right here is the impeachment, you guys. Right there. Something that cuts here that's documented. There's the impeachment. What did he get impeached for? For disrupting the results of the transition here when they were voting. Okay, so this is the impeachment right here. Okay, so it's something that has to do with that he's already been impeached for. What's interesting here is that there's a promise or a contract for business and money here. There's a contract or a promise or some sort of an agreement for money. Also, contracts and agreements with people that perhaps are independent here that strike to try to cut off the results to the transition here. But for him, the outcome for Trump in the lawsuit outcome for Trump, ultimately, it's this. Like he leaves, he transitions, he's distant. And this is something that had to do with the impeachment. There may be some sort of a fine, maybe, because this is a promise of a payment here. Promise of payment. Something that's sudden that strikes the results of the transition. This is the impeachment here. So it's like it repeats something that was in the articles of impeachment for him. There's something in there that repeats in this lawsuit. And there's a promise of money, and here's a check. So I don't know if he ends up with some sort of a fine. Because here, ultimately, it says that he's distant, he's far. It's like he's distanced himself from the fiasco. Even though he incited it, it's like Mo Brooks Jr. and Giuliani take the fall. This guy, there may be some sort of a promise for payment here. But it's a promise for payment that never happens, though. Does that make sense? It's not too bright. Does that make sense? Okay, you guys got it? All right. Son of a bitch. Okay, so Ron DeSantis in Florida. The Democrats are asking for him to, because there's a promise of payment, Wes. There's a promise of payment, and then something in the lawsuit that has to do with something that was in his impeachment, because the articles of impeachment was there in that read. So maybe he gets some sort of a fine. Civil, because Wes is saying civil action would result in a judgment. So money. Yeah, there was a promise of payment for him. And it's something that has to do with the impeachment, something that was in the articles of impeachment for him that loops around. So Ron DeSantis, there's a Democrat, I don't know her name, who has called, no, Jenny, it's not a commitment to run again. No. Nope. There's a Democrat in Florida that has requested the DOJ to investigate Ron DeSantis for some corruption, pay-for-play scheme that he had going on, where he was giving the very wealthy people that were purchasing him, basically, giving them dibs to the vaccine. Oh, okay, Wes. Wes is saying they would use what was laid out as evidence in the impeachment. Oh, that's why I was seeing impeachment, because I saw the impeachment there. Okay, so that makes sense now. Okay, thank you, Wes. So Ron DeSantis looks like he's about to be investigated for corruption. You don't say. So let's see. Will Ron DeSantis be investigated for corruption? Will Ron DeSantis, DeSatan, as Lori from The Way of Positive Change likes to call him, will Ron DeSatan be investigated for corruption? Hi, Miss Lady. Will Ron DeSantis be investigated for corruption? You're the best, Wes. Thanks so much. See, I can rhyme. I would say yes. His career is in the early stages of that right there. Criticism, critique, arguing, fighting. There's something here that shows the pattern. There's a pattern here, something that's chronic. So will he be investigated? I would say yes. Will he be investigated? It shows that he's going to have to fight, so I would say yes. Hey, thanks, Wes. Wait, I wrote that in the wrong spot. 13, 32, 11. Okay, so what will be the outcome of the investigation into Ron DeSantis? What will be the outcome of the investigation into Ron DeSantis? Show me the outcome of the investigation into Ron DeSantis. When is he up for re-election? Because they're saying this is showing that whatever problems and obstacles there were in the government, there's an unholy alliance between DeSantis and Publix. With Publix? The grocery store. You don't say, Wes. The outcome of the investigation, there was some delays or problems, but those get overcome, and there's news that comes out from the government about something really, really, really important that had to do with elections and choices. Also, several visitors that may have, or several places or several institutions where he had visited that are significant, but it gives him access, but it turns out multiple areas of evidence here, because it ends here with the key. So this may be some sort of like, even though I don't have any money cards at all, this is showing several institutions and several visits to several institutions as well. So I don't know what institutions these are. I don't know if it's Publix and I don't know, the Dollar Tree or elites that he's visiting. But whatever obstacles there were, they clear up, and it shows evidence, several areas of evidence here. And there's something important here around an election. But I don't get any money cards, though, at all. But there's an election coming. So let me see. Let me write that down. 21, 19, 1, 22, 33. Okay. What's a big CF, Wes? What is CF, Wes? I don't know what that means. So Nina Turner. Oh, Publix is giving shots. Oh, clusterfuck. Oh, okay. Oh, duh. Sorry, Wes. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit slow. Yeah, Wes, I saw on the news that he was giving a bunch of shot to like a lot of super wealthy people in the Keys and to wealthy areas that had donated very nicely to him or very generously to him. Oh, Moose is doing great. I left the door open so he's not in here. Oh, she is my spirit animal too, Colin. I freaking love. I've seen that woman speak at several Bernie Sanders rallies, and I'm telling you, you cannot listen to her and not be moved from the inside. Like, oh, I love her. I want to give her the biggest bone-crushing hug ever and a big old kiss. I swear I love that woman. So Nina Turner is running for Congress, Ohio 11. Will she win? Will Nina Turner win the election for Congress in Ohio? Will Nina Turner win the election for Congress in Ohio? Oh, she comes up short. No. I'll check again, but this is no. It gets stolen for her. It gets stolen. There's some sort of fuckery, pardon my French, there, but it's like it gets stolen, it gets lost, taken away. Damn. I'm gonna light a candle and pray every single day from now until 2022. Okay, so Joe Manchin. Oh, this is one of the cloths from KARIN Sunflower. One of the reading cloths that KARIN from Tea with KARIN sent over. And there's an angel in here. And there's all sorts of stuff. Like there's I don't know if it'll pick it up. Right here, there's a skull. Here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that, Sunflower? And then I'll have to ask her. She told me what these music notes were for what song, but I don't remember. Oh, there's a star up here. Do you see that, Sunflower? Like a pentagram? Right there. There's all sorts of little things hidden in here. There's a moon right here. Some feathers right here underneath the, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. There's feathers right there. There's a butterfly down here. Right there. It's really pretty. She has these up on her Etsy shop. So like I was saying, I believe it was The Intercept that reported it. Yeah, they really do stand out, don't they, Sunflower? See? Because I think because of the black background, they pop really well. And she sent me the steampunk one too, and the little angel one that I use. So I think I'll use the steampunk one. And I still need to learn how to do the grand tableaus for the tea charms that she does. So I can read on those for you guys as well. Because that would be fun to do a grand tableau on with the little the charms and the tea cards. So anyways, I'm sorry. Joe, I don't remember if it was The Intercept that I saw it or if The Intercept reported it and then I saw it on Sam Cedar. But it appears that Mr. Joe Manchin, who is against the $15 an hour minimum wage, has a very small conflict of interest, considering that he is invested, meaning he has stocks in companies that are opposed to raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Are you guys surprised? You see. And the $15 an hour wage didn't go through. It didn't. So let me see. I'm going to ask it this way. Will Joe, I mean, I think I've said it before where I saw an interview with him where he was just like, fine, you want to run somebody against me? I'll just run as a Republican. You know, it's like, come on now, dude. Like when Trump was in office, he was in lockstep with Trump every single step of the way. You know, he's a Democrat in name only. Like, and then there was that guy that was running against him, the Marine Corps guy a few years ago. I forget his name. In West Virginia, he was running against Joe Manchin in West Virginia. I can't remember that guy's name. I wish he would run again because I swear he would win. Because Ojeda, yes, Colin, thank you. Ojeda, yep. I mean, and this is what I don't understand. He's saying that West Virginia would be against a $15 minimum wage. West Virginia is one of the poorest in the nation, with Kentucky leading the way. You get to sit there in a room with all your buddies and vote yourself a raise every few years. And we're not even talking about your stock portfolio. So the millions and hundreds of thousands that you have stashed over there. But how dare you give somebody a $15 an hour minimum wage so that they can finally lift themselves out of poverty? I can't with these people. So I asked if there would be any like trouble, or would he be found out as having a conflict of interest for being against the minimum wage. It's kind of like a yeah, but so what? The Whip and the Sun, this is a very successful argument. And ultimately, he is deeply rooted. He's grounded. He's not going anywhere. So it'll just repeat. Let me see. I wanted to look at Kristen Sinema as well. That asshat in Arizona. 8 Democrats, you guys. 8 Democrats. 8 voted against raising the minimum wage. 8. That's damn shameful. That's you know what I say? Richard Ojeda. Thank you, Brandon. That was his name. I think these lawmakers should maybe spend the next year living on minimum wage. Take away their stock portfolios, take away all their toys, and make them live off of minimum wage. And let them see what it's like to work minimum wage in a retail or hospitality industry, or whatever they call those service workers, so that when you go to work, your employer keeps you just below 40 hours so that you are not eligible so that the company doesn't have to pay for your health care. And guess what? You got to come out of pocket for that. That's what I say. And exactly, Colin, make them live off of tips. I was talking to Johnny and Jenny about this last Sunday after our last live stream. I was like, I remember growing up, I worked at Winn-Dixie because it was right across the street from my high school. I would go to work. And the argument is that, well, all the people that make minimum wage are high school students. You don't need to be paying high school students $15 an hour. And I remember I'm like, I was one of those kids that worked at Winn-Dixie so that I can help put food on the table at my house, because we were freaking poor. Like, poor. I remember my roots. Like, I remember going to school, getting out of school, walking down the sidewalk, crossing the street to Winn-Dixie, and working, my 4 or 5 hour shift, and then, getting a ride home because my house was not in walking distance, so I can help put food on the table at my house, so I can help my mom with the bills. How many families like that are all over the United States? And you're going to tell me that you can't pay somebody a living wage? And then when I graduated high school, before I went into the Navy, I worked as a waitress. My wages were $2.35, as if it was guaranteed for me to get tips every single night. That's not guaranteed. I would work Friday nights and Saturday nights at Perkins Restaurant and Bakery. And Friday nights and Saturday nights was when we would get the rush from the idiot drunks, getting done at the bar and coming in, kind of like a Denny's. They would run our asses around that restaurant all night long, and we would be lucky if most of them left a $3 tip. Like, how can you pay somebody $2.35 as if you know that they're going to make 50 or 60 bucks? Like, it's not a freaking casino. I don't understand. I don't understand. I see you, see, fam. How many families are like that and then they tip your taxes, or they tax your tips. And then on top of that, I remember I was telling Johnny and Jenny, we had a situation at that restaurant where we had a busboy. That was stealing tips. So after we would get done running our asses around all night long on a Friday and a Saturday, weighing on a bunch of drunks that some of them were generous enough to leave you $2, then we had the busboy stealing our tips. So I would go home after busting my ass all night long, from 4 till 4 in the afternoon was when I would come in. The restaurant would close at 2, and then doing the side work. So I wouldn't get off work till 4. So a 12-hour shift, and I may have come home with, I don't know, if I was lucky, 30, 40 bucks. It's freaking ridiculous, man. And I'm sorry to have gone on that rant, but it's like, I've been there. I understand that there's families out there that are hand to mouth, and the parents are working, and it's not enough, so the kids have to work too. I get it. I've been there. It's not. Thank you, Ian. Just remembering where you came from, my friend. I don't think a lot of us that went into the military were born with spoons in our mouths, or silver spoons in our mouths, I just asked if Kristen Sinema would win re-election. That's looking like a no. When is she up? Is she up in 2022? Is Kristen Sinema up in 2022? Mary, it's not very often that we go out to eat, especially now with COVID. I don't go anywhere near restaurants or anything like that. But when we did go, I would make sure that I tip 20, 25% because I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been there. So I'm generous, But will she win re-election? The support, the loyalty? Nope, gone. Bye-bye. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. Your first job was paying a whopping $1.25. Yeah, at least when I worked at Winn-Dixie, God, that was 19. When was that? 95, 96 was when I worked in Winn-Dixie in Florida. And Winn-Dixie used to pay weekly. So like every week I would get like, you know, $120, you know, but it was every week. So it was like $400 a month maybe that I was making. But that was food on the table. That was the electric and water bill paid, you know, like so. Yep. It's crazy. I don't understand. These people are so, I mean, they don't call them the ruling elite for no reason, because they really are the ruling elite. They are so up their own asses in their ivory towers that they have no idea. They're completely disconnected. So let's ask. I saw somebody ask earlier. Why did Donald Trump go to Switzerland? So let's see. Why did Donald Trump visit Switzerland? Why did Donald Trump visit Switzerland? Let's see. Oh. He's trying to hide and cover something up from this woman that's fighting with him or arguing with him, or and he's looking to win. I'm wondering if this is Letitia James. I don't have money cards here though. I have no money cards. There's dementia here and chronic trouble, chronic confusion, chronic doubt. It has something to do with this woman here. But if it's to hide money, I don't see any money cards here. It's saying that he's having some serious problems with this woman and he's looking to get lucky, to take a risk, a gamble, a win here. This is a woman that is irritable and argumentative. She's irritable and argumentative. Wondering if he's putting stuff under Melania's name over there? Maybe? Yeah, it sounds like melanoma to me. Sounds like melanoma to me. Does he have property over there? His house is in the middle. There's some sort of resort that may be on some sort of a property here. He may have needed he might have been really stressed out and crazy. Maybe his wife was driving him crazy because he's got property here and this is like a resort. So this would be like a creative resort where there's a property there or family there, and there's a friend that could be younger, or a friend that is smaller, or perhaps he has a small, I don't see a group of friends here though. A new friend here. Let me see. It's like rest and relaxation, emotional satisfaction at home or with property, and new loyalties here, new trust, new guidance, someone new that can protect him. This is a man, this is a man, this is a jack. So King of Hearts, King of Spades, Jack of Spades. He may, does anybody know if he's got property over there? Because this would be like some sort of a spa with the lilies here. This lilies is like, and since he's got the moon here in the house, this would be like some sort of a family resort or a family spa. It could be someone in the family that's a helper that may be a child. So does Ivanka have something over there? Because it's property. John France says, Reuters headline, ERA of bank secrecy ends as Swiss start sharing account data. It's like property. Yeah. But what's funny though, Wes, is I don't have any money cards here. I didn't get money on either draw for the question. Yeah, it's like a friend's home, somewhere where he can go to relax. It could be a friend or it could be one of the children that is very loyal here, Jenny. So, but it has to do with property. This is property, family, your entourage, where you live. Nope, there's no threats to the property, Wes. This looks really good. If this is a physical property, it's really good. It could just be like something relaxing with his family, with the lilies here. But I see rest and relaxation. The previous spread showed a very stressed out woman. Because it was Clouds, Woman, Whip, and then Clover. I don't know, lucky girl. Oh, a false claim? Okay. Because it says home. Home. Like a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. No. I don't think so, Marie. Because that previous spread was Lily's, Clouds, Woman, Whip, and Clover. There's an irritable woman around him that's fighting and argumentative and just... You see, did Trump visit Switzerland this week? Royal house? Is there a royal house there? And why would he be going to a royal house in Switzerland, Sunflower? He's like a pimple on your ass. Nobody wants him around. I just asked, did he go to Switzerland this week? No. Something was canceled, or an emotional improvement gets canceled. A creative change, a creative move gets canceled here. Prince Andrew. Oh, I thought Prince... Wait, is Prince Andrew the one that was involved with the dead guy? A controversial Swiss property developer is one of the newest members of President Donald Trump's exclusive Mar-a-Lago club. Oh, he was. Is Andrew in Switzerland? Is Ivana holding money for Donald Trump in her name? Is Ivana holding money for Donald Trump in her name? That would be a yes. News or feedback of a big win. Big success. That would be a yes. I don't know what kind of agreement those two would have, because he don't trust any of his other ex-wives. Exactly, AJ Patron. I don't think that they would be meeting. Yeah, because I just pulled cards, Wes. I got Moon, Storks, Scythe. some sort of an emotional change was canceled. It was cut off. So maybe that previous spread was saying, no, he was here at home at the resort with a pissed off Melania, you know, like, because the house was central to the read. It was like he was home, if that makes sense. I just asked, where is Donald Trump? He's at home. Wherever he lives, he's at home, hiding. We haven't seen him. He comes and goes, but he comes back here. He doesn't venture far. This is not the ship. If it would have been the ship here, that would mean like overseas. But no, he's here. Wherever he lives, at home. Does that make sense? I asked if Donald Trump still has power over the Republican Party. Super tiny little bit. He knows how to play the game. Okay. Selfish opportunist here that knows how to get results. Or selfish opportunities and lucky wins here. I mean, have at it, Haas. Ruin the party all you want. You know, I'm totally cool with that. Split it 3 ways to Sunday. I don't care. You know, like, good riddance. But what gets me, though, because this is also, he's manipulating an opportunity here for results. And he's also, he hopes, he wishes, you know, which I don't understand. Not that I'm complaining. He can ruin the Republican Party for all I care. He lost you the House. He lost you the Senate. He lost you the presidency. He's lost you governorships. He's lost you mayorships. He's lost you everything. And they still back this guy like he's a kingmaker. Like, are they that inside of a bubble that they don't see that everything this man touches turns to shit? I don't get it. I mean, like I said, I don't care. Have at it. Destroy the party. I could care less, you know? But yeah, he risked your lives. He almost got you killed. You know, like, manipulating opportunity for mail as well. Blackmail. It was Fox, Clover, letter, manipulating opportunity with mail. So blackmail. But it's like, what could he possibly have on you guys that's so bad? I would say F it, let it all come out, ride the storm, and be done with it. The guy's going to be in court for the rest of his miserable life on this planet. Like, but I mean, pick your poison, I guess, you know. Oh my God, AJ patron, can you imagine? AJ saying if he still had Twitter. Thank God. Thank God he was muzzled. Thank God he was muzzled. So, yeah. Well, you guys, it's the Medusa touch. Kills anything he touches. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just wish that the Dems would step it up a little bit. Like, you know, there's this huge fracture in the Republican Party and a freaking civil war. And you guys still want to play footsies and patty cakes with them as if they're ever going to come to sanity. They're not. They're not. They won't. So let me see here. Hold on one second, you guys. He should be avoided like the plague. But, I mean, they're just dumb. They're just dumb. Let me see here. Okay, I've been on for 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I will try to come on tomorrow. It will probably be late because I want to check out Jace. You guys go Jace Harnage and Adrian and Johnny over on Jace's channel tomorrow for the petty party. So it may be after that. Sunday night's live stream will be on my channel with Jenny and Johnny. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. So it may be another late night tales again tomorrow. Until then, thank you everybody so much for your generous donations. Like I was saying, behind on emails to readings. It's been crazy around here. But I will try to get back to you as soon as I can tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for hanging out. You guys have a lovely, wonderful evening, and I will try to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.